In this video, we will discuss some general question about low code or no code. So, what is low code or no code?
Low code and no code are actually two terms used in the industry,
Okay.
which aims to simplify the process of creating applications.
Okay.
And when we are talking about simplifying the process, it also helps us reduce the time, the cost of development, and also the dependency of having technical expertise. Talking about low code is low code platforms actually use visual interface
Okay.
and pre-built components, which helps the developers to create application with minimum of code. And on the other side, no code, as the name says, it doesn't require to have to actually code.
Okay.
It also uses a visual interface, but above the pre-built components, it uses a drag and drop tools. So it's a bit faster than comparing to low code, because we have drag and drop tools and we have no coding expertise at all. So yeah, it has some of limitations as well.
Okay, got it. My another question is, what is the difference between two terms?
The difference is basically, as I said, like first of all, slightly major difference is in the low code platforms, you actually require to have a knowledge of coding.
Okay.
And while in no code, there's no as such prerequisite to have a knowledge or to actually have the expertise in the particular area.
Okay.
In low code, as I also told, like low code actually uses pre-built components, and we just have some level of expertise in the coding, so we can customize our code itself to whichever field we need. But in the no code, there are drag and drop tools above the pre-built components. So the developers, what they have to do, they just have to pick the component they want to integrate, how they want to design their application, and they just have to drag and drop. So they don't have to do any of this sort of coding. So actually, like when we are talking about low code, like since we have a level of customization, because developers can code actually and have the knowledge of to code.
Yeah.
We can build more complex applications with it, because there is a level of customization. While in no code, since there is no level of customization, and there are just the abilities to drag and drop tools, it's very difficult for complex projects to be built using no code approach.
Okay. So what are the examples of low code and no code?
There are some tools that are present, like for the low code, let's say low code platforms are actually Microsoft Power Apps, then OutSystems, Appian, and for the no code there are Zapier, Bubble, Airtable.
Okay. So according to you, which one is better?
When we are talking about better, I think for personal, like there are three factors that you should keep in mind.
Yeah.
One is the complexity of the project, the level of customization as a developer people want to do, and the skill set of your developer team.
Okay.
Let's suppose first of all I talk about level of customization. As I already mentioned, like in low code, there is the developers have the freedom to customize their code, because they already had a pre-hand knowledge of application they are working around, or the software they are trying to build, so they can customize their particular code or project. But in the no code, as the developers doesn't have any knowledge, even a newbie can start to work with it without having the knowledge of coding. So the level of customization is zero, because you can't customize because the developers don't have knowledge for that. The second point is like the complexity of the code. Since the level of customization is zero in no code, it's difficult to build complex projects in it. But on the other hand, talking about low code, developers had a pre-hand knowledge of the coding architecture and all the coding skills. So they can build more complex projects with this approach comparative to the no code.
Okay.
The third is skill set. So since we are already told, like the coding, we we have the ability to have the coding skills in a low code. So your developer team, which is working with a low code approach, should have a pre-hand knowledge of the code in architectures and all the skill sets. But in the no code, even a person who doesn't have any knowledge can work on the projects.
Okay.
So when you're trying, when you're asking which one is better, I think if you keep all these three factors in mind, like with your approach and with the project you're trying to build, so you can figure out which one is better for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, for the knowledge. I think we got the general idea about low code or no code. Connect with us for more such videos. Thank you.
Are you looking for a one-stop shop for all your IT requirements? Look no further than Logic Technologies. We offer expert development and consultancy solution for mobile, web, cloud computing, and even CRM ERP integration. Plus, with our hardware and IT staffing, we have got to know to take your business to the next level. Let's work together and achieve success.